Hey, I'm live and I'm somewhere unique to give you a chance to see. Instead of going downstairs today and getting making my own Keurig Starbucks coffee, I went downstairs and got a real Starbucks. Although they thought my name was Candy. I guess there was a little hearing problem, but I did at least see for the name they wrote, so I knew which one to take. But my name's Ann Kimbrough. How are you guys? Welcome to Writer's Right. I have a fancy digital timer. Not really. And we are in my hotel room downtown. Well, on the Strip. It's not downtown Las Vegas, but obviously I always live in Las Vegas, but this is just where I am today because we had a staycation. A very fun night. Much drinking was had by all. And I'll show off the room to you on our break. But for now, I do want to get us writing pretty fast. But let's see, I'm going to try to show you a little bit of, I'm going to come and go in the light. And this might take a minute to focus, but we've got a view of the Bellagio fountains. And let's see if you can see this behind me. That's not too bad. So that's my view. It's great. It's got this whole room. It's just like a huge view. This is one of the Vdara suites. I guess it's not a standard room, but it's not that much more. And right now rates are really good. So it was really inexpensive. And it's like a huge suite. Like, you know, there's this side, the living side, and then there's the bedroom side. And it even has a kitchen. I'll show you. A little kitchenette. So you could come and cook. Nah. Anyway, let me check that everything's working. I don't know if is anyone here? Oh, I got to click on the comments. Yay. Allie, can you see me? Hear me? I guess you can. Morning, Sergio. Don't call me Candy. They did it with an I. Candy with an I. Ew. No offense to candies out there. But yeah, it's fun. We had a great night. So I'll definitely tell you all about it. It was you know, in Vegas right now, there aren't like really any shows, I think, that you can see. But they just lifted all the face masks if you are fully vaccinated. And they aren't asking. So I actually felt really good walking around without wearing a face mask. But there's a lot of people here. And it's very fun. And so we just went. It was sort of an eating, drinking. We did a little gambling, but I wanted to play like blackjack or something, which is a much better game to play than slots. But the limits were so high. I don't know. As a local, I'm not going to pay that much to play blackjack. You can go downtown and you can play for $5 limits. Here it was like $25. So every bet had to be at least $25. That's just ridiculous. Anyway, so we just threw some money in the slot machines. And in accordance with my evil plan, we lost our money, which was the plan because we were going out with my son for his 21st birthday and his first time drinking and gambling. Well, first time drinking legally. But I did want us to lose the money that we gambled. We only gambled like $40 each. So it was kind of fun for a minute. But the slot machines, they just take your money. They just take it, man. All right. I'm going to get us on the clock because, like I said, I'm in Vegas and I still have the room till 11. So we're going to go out still. Not for drinking, but the drinking was fun. All right. 25 minutes. On your mark. Get set. Right. This thing is so crazy. I was going to try to put it somewhere. Oh, it has a stand. If I could... I need something that will hold it right there. There's nothing here. It's just air. Oh, well. Yeah, as Sergio says, gambling is not good. It isn't. I considered it entertainment. You know, and I have my $40 in entertainment. At one point, I did, when I put the first 10 in, I did double my money for a bit. But, you know, You didn't come here to win $10. But then again, see, we weren't really playing anything where you could win. I mean, we're gambling like 25 cents a shot or maybe $1. Ooh, you're not going to win a lot. So actually that I hit a $10 jackpot. It was like the first push of the button. And it was just went, and you're like, wow, that was probably the most I'm going to win. But it just allowed me to play a little longer. I really am looking for something I'm just every now and then I'll let you see the time. It's going to be here. For you to see it, it would be like that. And that's not fun. I don't know what I'm going to work on. But I do feel okay after a night of more drinking than I'm used to. I mean, we did go from drinking to eating and eating to drinking. And I'll tell you about that later. I really will. It was fun. There's some fun places in Vegas, man. It felt fun to be out there. And we found a lot of hidden secret places. That was kind of the thing. My son knew all these secret, like in the major casinos, there's secret bars. And we found 2 of them. I think there was a third, but I don't think we got there soon enough. You could hear, it looks like it was a barber shop. And we went by, there were some people getting some haircuts. But when we went back by, it looked like it was closed, but you could hear the music from beyond where there shouldn't be music. So it was like a secret speakeasy, but I think you had to get in by a certain time. So this is a cool thing. I'm not used to that in Vegas. I look fancy. Yeah, I don't know why. I only brought with me so many clothes. So yeah, I have a long shirt on. I should take my hat off. I actually did my hair, but I hate how it looks on the camera. But it's been fun. We had a blast. It just felt good to be out there with people again, right? You could smile at people for a change. So I brought a notebook that I thought I would write in. I do have some stuff I kind of technically need to work on. We still have this much time. Is anyone else writing with me? Oh, yeah, I don't have any background music. Wait, I can get some on YouTube. Oh, so the one thing I forgot, I haven't traveled in forever. Luckily, it's just one night. I forgot to bring my charger for my phone. So I've had it on minimum power consumption. And I couldn't play any games on it. Of course, we were doing stuff. So I do have some games I follow. Let's see. Oh, there I am. It's working. Technically. Is it? Is it working? Are you still live? Working. Oh, it's okay. It just seems to be working. If it stalls out, just know that I am on I'm on hotel Wi-Fi. You spent the day inside a coffee shop. That actually sounds good to me, but what were you doing? I know, who forgets their charger? I haven't traveled in forever. That's how dumb I've gotten. But it did work. Let's see if I can find some music for you guys. Background music. It is a little quiet. I bet the TV has some too. I'm not sure if this background, I can hear so right below me, there's a tram stop. I don't think that's what I can hear. I can hear some fans. I can see there's some kind of venting system. I have a great view though, man. I can see from the Rio Hotel is over here. And then right in front of me, here's the Bellagio, because that's the water fountain. But I can see, this is sort of the cool area because I'm in City Center, which is a newer part they built, new in the last 6 years. I don't know, maybe longer. And so over here, everything is pretty close to walk to. So it's been fun. We went all over. We were all over that area. Okay. Let's see. I almost found something. Cafe music. Might totally zap what. Oh, this is an ad. I don't know if this is royalty free though. Just says music for studying. I don't think it's royalty free. The nib. Oh, here's one that's smooth jazz. Can you hear that? I have no idea where the speaker is on this. I did bring my headphones in case the sound's not good, but let me know. It's nice to get Starbucks from Starbucks. I could get used to it. Have you ever had thoughts of living in a hotel room for, not forever. There's certain downsides probably to it, but I could get into it for a while. At night, I loved it. Just looking out the window when we finally got back. The fountains go off like every 15 minutes, starting, I would say, around 6-ish, but they went till midnight. And I did watch a couple rounds, cycles. It was just fun. You can't hear the music obviously from here, but you could hear when they hit the water went the highest. You could hear it. This is our time for those that are playing along at home. You took your charger to the coffee shop? Oh, you're studying. I love going to a coffee shop to study. So that's fun. Good too that you're studying so I don't have to crack the whip. But yeah, you saw hopefully you could see when I showed you could see the Eiffel Tower, which is the Paris Casino. And Bally's is next to it, which used to be the old MGM. It was fun. I was telling my son, and his girlfriend was with us too. So, and we got them in their own room. So it's been really fun to just hang out. I think this was my ideal 21st birthday celebration, and my son just loved it. He was he stopped us in the middle of it and said, "Look, I really want to thank you for this. This is great." And I got him a bunch of presents because I'm the present person in the family. So they're from myself and my husband, of course. But all the presents were to sort of represent things I thought he'd want, but things from different points of his life. So he was into Legos big time when he was a kid, but now he's into hockey. So he loves the Toronto Maple Leafs of all teams. But so I got him, they weren't actually Legos because Legos don't make hockey players, but some knockoff that looks like Legos does. And we found it. And we even found his favorite, Matthews, somebody. I think the last name's Matthews, some player. So he was really happy. Why didn't your... Oh, my hubby came. Yeah, he came. But see, he had to go to work. My hubby's a figment. Oh, really, Missy? Let me find a picture from last night. I took a really good one of just us. You hear the sirens? There's activity. Let's see if I find the right one. So many pictures. There. I thought this one was really cute. You see that? That's my hubby. So this was, where were we here? Oh, this was at one of those, it was called the Ghost Donkey Bar. Yeah, let's see, there I have the Ghost Donkey, this was called. And the drink came with a donkey in it. I have that somewhere in my purse. Yeah, it was that kind of night. Here's the whole gang. Yeah, it was really fun. Good memories. Gotta have good pictures. So the husband's real. But yeah, so my husband, he's in training for an Ironman. That's the big travel where I cannot forget my charger or I'll have to stop and buy one. Where we're going to go for over a week. We're going to go up to Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. And thank you. He's a cutie. That was his girlfriend in the picture. She's really sweet. Really like her. So he is in training. So he got up at 4 a.m. We got in. We weren't that brutally late, but late for us, late for him, because he usually goes to bed by 10:30, so we were past that for sure. But he got up at 4 to go do his, I think it was swimming today. I know it's either swimming or biking or running. You know, he does a marathon before he goes to work. So that's why you never see him. Tony Stark. Who's Tony Stark? You think my son looks like Tony Stark? Never thought about it. All right, those that are still writing, this is how much time is left. Let's see, who is our music today? Stream of Melodies, just FYI. Thank you, YouTube station, Stream of Melodies. So how's the studying going, girl? Oh, Iron Man. I didn't connect those dots. Yeah, so there's a triathlon called the Iron Man. It's all one word, not separate. You really, honestly, I wonder if they had copyright issues with using that, but it's called the Iron Man. Yes, so I did put it together. Thanks, Serge. Yeah, in our world, Iron Man always means a triathlon. Don't ask me what that entails, but it's a bunch of swimming, it's a bunch of biking, and then you do a marathon. Oh, cool! So you're reading and making notes at a coffee house. I love it. Or Candy loves it. It's like when I said my name, I ordered a hazelnut latte. It's just a latte. And she said the name and wrote it, and I couldn't quite see it. I was like, can I see that? What did she wrote? She said, Candy? I'm like, no. Anne, how is Anne anything like Candy? But, I'm like, okay, it's fine. I'll roll with that. I'm Candy today. I know people that often when they order coffee, and they write the name on, they always make up a name. I can't do that because by the time I would get to get my coffee, I would forget the name if I always made up a new name. Well, I'm glad. Yeah, when I get back here, for those of you that are playing along, we're getting there. Yeah, when I get back home today, I'll have to be like, it'll be sad. But I love coming and doing something like this because it definitely, it recharges you in ways that, gosh, we haven't been able to do this for over a year, so it really recharges you. But what's going to be cool is that it'll make me refocus. I definitely need to finish a podcast, and I think this is the day this afternoon. I need to make a list, a very short list of what has to be done, and then do it in that order. I feel like that's usually my problem is I have a majority of things. So right now, my third podcast is almost edited and ready to go, but I haven't finished it. I mean, it probably needs an hour more of work, so that's not long. And then I'm also editing my fourth cozy mystery book, and I'm probably a third of the way through that. But I have all the notes, and this is like the final push. I could publish it this week if I got my rear in gear. So I think I need, and then of course there's still what I'm doing for with my writing partner, producing partner. We've got a couple people where we're set to talk to this week about the project, and we've decided how to shift the project enough to answer any of the concerns we first heard from the first people we talked to. So that has to be done. So I have 3 big things on the agenda. So it's just a matter of focusing. I did a thing. See if you think this is crazy. I did a thing where I did like a 20-minute. By the way, we're under 10. I did. I would set like 20-minute, or no, I think I went to 30-minute timer, and I worked on a project just for 30 minutes, and then I got up and moved physically somewhere else in the house and worked on something else. And I thought it worked, but I didn't really cycle through, because when I got up to move somewhere else, I would go get something to eat or something. So I might try that again. Candy. That song, what's that song? I want candy. I don't think it means coffee. Candy's coffee. Oh, somebody at the coffee house was that loud? What were they doing? Oh, that sounds fun. And it has outlets. Brilliant. Well, I'll tell you the thing that well, obviously it's been over a year since I've been down on the Strip, but I can't even remember when I'd been before the year, the year of staying at home. But the thing that is really, I've noticed has definitely changed since the last time I was down here is how much pot you smell. It's everywhere. Everywhere you go, you smell pot. And that is not a good smell. I'm sorry. It's kind of like, really? And I went through, because we often went through, which casino? Oh, the Cosmopolitan. That's where a lot of these really cool hidden bars are. So you'll smell it from time to time, but then there's signs that say no vaping or smoking in this area. There's like designated areas. And there was a lady standing there with one of those old like trays full of cigarettes and vapes to buy. I'm like, what? She like worked there and she's right next to the sign. I should have taken a picture of it because it was so like memeable. I don't like cigarettes either. Well, of course, you're going to get cigarettes at casinos. That happens. But the filtration system is such that I didn't smell it. Unless we were, at one point we just had to kill some time for our reservation for dinner. So we did go sit at a bar for a second. And it was open to the casino. I mean, the gaming tables were right there, but there was a guy next to us smoking, so we decided to walk around. But go figure. Oh, what time is it? It's almost time. I'll wait to tell you. I have to tell you about all the places we went and ate and drank at, because it was an eating, drinking phantasma of a day. Oh, and by the way, love this hotel. It's really nice. But I paid for early check-in because I knew that we only had one day, so I wanted to get in early. Normally it's 3. So the early check-in was 11. I'm like, that's great. You get it from 11 a.m. till 11 a.m. the next day. Wow, that's a true 24 hours, right? Pretty cool. There's fine print, which isn't on the page where you do it, but they actually only guarantee that you get the room by 1. So it's really check in early from 11 to 1. Guess what time we got the room? Yeah, I think it was 12:35. I don't know. Anyway, it was a lot of waiting downstairs, but I don't know. I was just happy to be anywhere. People watch. But we wanted to get in the rooms a little early and decorate, but because my son and his girlfriend got here at 12:30 because she was working that morning. So he had to pick her up. But anyway, so they had to sit there while we decorated the room. I didn't get much. I didn't do like balloons because I thought that would be obnoxious. But I had like streamers and stuff, so we put them in their room. And then we opened all his presents. Well, I shouldn't say we. He opened them. So it was fun. It worked out. But yeah, early check-in, I don't think it was worth it. Not if you're, well, I guess you still got in early. 2.5 hours. Is that worth it? I guess it was. Because otherwise, where do you I guess just leave your stuff in your car, but only one day. Well, the problem is everybody has a life. You do not know how hard it was to pick this day, to find one day when someone's not working in the morning. Oh, and my son and his girlfriend, they have a dog, and the dog's like a puppy. So they boarded him. They have a place they can board him for one night, but they wouldn't want to board him longer than a night. So what can you do? So we packed it into one day. But I hear you. I mean, I think we'll do more of this because we just found out how much fun it is. We'll just come down here. We don't have to actually stay. There's a really great taco place. I've been telling them I want to go to this place. It's called the Dive Bar Tacos. And it's all vegan, but it doesn't taste like vegan. It's really good. And they went and did it. So the girlfriend's a vegan, which is cool. So we've found some good restaurants because of it. I'm happy to eat vegan. I have no problem with it. But none of us do. So they went and did it. And it's a few blocks off the Strip. But I'm like, that's where I wanted us to go. So we're like, well, we could go do that. They're fun to hang out with and they like us. So it's nice, you got to enjoy it while you can. Yeah, that's true. But there's always Uber. Yeah, no, this town is not that big. You don't have to bus it or train it home. You could call an Uber. And yeah, so you could Uber it. Yeah, that's true. I don't want to drink and drive. So, but you can't do that all the time. It was not a cheap day. We packed in big time. Vegas is not for wimps or empty pocketbooks. All right, this is how much time you got left. Even one day when all we did was eat and mostly drink. But, and I haven't, you know what? I'm going to make my list of things to do later today. Anne's list. That's what I'm going to accomplish for my first writing sprint. Anne's list. So good. I should put an Anne's list for later today. In your pocketbook, possibly. Yeah. Well, we've been saving up for a year. Maybe I could write it off because I'm streaming. This is like business, although I don't really make money streaming. But I could say it's a business. I don't actually make money streaming, and I don't plan to make money streaming. It's just I just do for fun. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Well, that was to test this out. So I just did it at a random time. If you go watch it, you're not missing much. That stream I think it would make you sick because I didn't have this laptop set up well, so I felt like it was always wibbly wobbly. Oh, and I took it outside. I did rewatch it because I was wondering how good the stream was. And I took it outside, and the moment I stepped outside, the whole thing froze. So Wi-Fi doesn't work so well when you walk outside the back door. Oh yeah, it is research for a book. That would be a great cozy mystery, a streamer. Thanks, Allie. I might do that. I need another person other than my fit girls. I feel like after I've done 4 books in the series, I need to start another series and do 4, and then promote them and see which catch on. That makes sense. I don't want to write like 10 books in a series and figure out that no one likes it. We'll see. You're my girl. This is the time left. Who is playing at home? Is anybody? This system, I can't tell. I can't tell how many people are on. I did at one point. Oh, there's 3 people. Hey, friends. Say hi if you'd like. A pie in Las Vegas? Oh, my God. Oh, a PI. Should I make it that literal, that it would be me? Could, because at least then she could get out in Vegas. And that would be research. I see where you're going. You're a smart girl. Yeah, sorry. One lurker. Oh, you think it's just you and me? I'm not on anymore. Oh, Serge is probably still on. Well, actually, it might not be a lurker. It could be someone that's actually writing. Someone that actually tunes in to do what it's meant to be done. I still have to go. Let's see. So my 3 things I need to do: podcast editing. I have to finish that. I have to finish that edit. I'm going to put finish. Like someone, like Allie's yelling at me. All caps. And then what did I say with the other things I have to do? Oh, yeah. The other story, I need to update the 1 page. Our timer went off! All right. Stretch. Save your work. Pat yourself on the back because you wrote. Even if you didn't write, pat yourself on the back. You should be good to yourself. Oh, good. The streams could be great for that, too. When no one's on. Well, the people that take their stream and then they push everybody to the side and you just see the big timer. I don't know how they do that. That doesn't seem to be a function of the Yard stream that I've found. It's probably like if you upgrade. This is the free account, so. But yeah, that would be useful. All right, so where did we go? I have pictures. More pictures. It's best to go through the pictures in that way. Did I? Oh, I took a picture. Here, can you see this? This is that was my view where the Bellagio fountain was spoosh, whatever you call it. It was exploding. All right. Well, I'm going to do it backwards because that's the order. So, we went to this place called Beauty and Essex. So I don't know if I got a picture inside that. So Beauty and Essex is a pawn shop. It looks like it's on like the third floor of the Cosmopolitan Hotel, and it looks like a pawn shop, but there's a bouncer at the door. And we just wanted to go to the bar. At that point, we didn't have long. Oh, well, I guess we still had some time. So we went over, before our dinner reservation. So yeah, we're drinking and eating. So we went over and they let us in. So you go through this pawn shop into this dark club, and it's just a bar with food. Oh my God, we ordered these just a little appetizer, because by then we'd been drinking a bit and I needed some food. So what they were a mini grilled cheese sandwich with a little piece of bacon in it, in a little spoon thing that was full of tomato soup. Oh, they were so good. They were so good. All right. So that was that place. Let's see. Oh, here we ate at the Paris Casino. So that's the Paris outside that's the Eiffel Tower. We ate at, I don't have a really great place. There's the kids. So we ate at Gordon Ramsay's Steakhouse. It was really good, as you can imagine. I don't eat beef though. So I had chicken. There I am with my son, Wyatt. So it was a fun place. Really great service. Oh, I showed you the Paris. Oh, here. Oh, and I showed you the ghost donkey. So that was, and so the ghost donkey was so cool inside. This was what the ceiling looked like. It was just tiny place. And so to go to it, I should have taken a picture of the outside. So you go through this food court area, and then it basically looks like an exit door with one of those, just you push the thing and it looks like you're going maybe down access stairs. But the minute you open it up, you're in this place full of these sparkly lights. And we're like, they said, well, do you have a reservation? That was really big. Do you have a reservation? And we didn't, but they said, well, it's 20 minutes before the next party comes. You just have to leave in 20 minutes. We said, we can do that. So there we just had the drinks. So then when we started out at this place, Candy Martini Bar. Okay, the downside to this, you had these kind of drinks, and we did the small ones. Everybody else was having these ginormous ones, but we were pacing ourselves. They have dry ice in them. And let's see. Yeah, can you see the smoking? I think one was like a Shirley Temple, so it had candy cherries in it, and the other one was some watermelon thing, and it had those little candy watermelons in them. They were both really good, but we had to stand. I was like fading until the drinks came. They were really slow, and then. Oh, and we started out at some place. I didn't get the name of it, but we had lunch and beer. It was some just sort of, what was it called? I could probably see it from here. Anyway, that was our extravaganza. All right, let's do 25 more minutes. One more writing sprint for those that are writing. On your mark, get set. Right. Anyway. That's a little tour of our drinking. Yeah. Somewhere in there was some kind of Moscow Mule. I think that was with dinner. But of all of them, the one at the Ghost Donkey, I had some sort of tequila drink. It was really good. And I'm not a big tequila fan, but it was really good. But I must say, and I started out with a Stella beer. So I worked my way up. We were going to go to a place that's called the Tipsy Robot after dinner, but by then I think we were all full and had enough to drink. So I'll have to do it at some point. So it's at one of the casinos around here. It's you order a drink and a robot makes it. So that's the kind of thing. You get to watch this robot make you drink. That's what Vegas is right now. A lot of bars, but fun. Let's see. Oh, what was the third thing I need to do? I told you guys, so you should remind me. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, and I feel okay. I think the key to, well, I don't think I finished any of my drinks. I sort of, my son did. It's like, who wants some of this? And we all shared it. We all took a sip. I mean, it's alcohol. It's fine. We all took a sip of everybody's drink, so we sampled everything. So I would say they were all really good. I was not disappointed in any one of them. But that was fun. I mean, normally if we would go out to a restaurant, we never get drinks because the drinks are the most expensive part. Is he still? Oh, my son? No. He had to get up and get his girlfriend to work. They live together, so he always drives her to work, and it's not far from where we are right now. So he went to drive her. He'll probably be back soon. He's going to come back, and he and I are going to go and have breakfast before we have to check out. But yeah, no. So we all had to come back. We all came back. I don't know. I'll find out how late they stayed up. But I was up till midnight. It's not bad, but I think that's actually quite good because drinking that much, usually I'm like a one drink person and then I'm sleepy. So I managed it well with food and not drinking too much. Spacing it out, time, food, and moderation. And I was great the whole time, which is pretty good. You get to a certain age and you're like, I don't want to get drunk. I just want to have enough so it's, I feel happy. Not that, I'm not happy the other way, but, you know what I mean. So right now I'm all alone. I've got the whole room to myself. Yeah, I'm all by myself, which I usually am when I stream with you guys. I'm almost always on my own. So it doesn't seem that odd. But yeah, I'm going to meet up with him for breakfast. There's a place called Egg Slut. I think we'll go there. I don't know what it is. It sounds breakfasty, doesn't it? Something to do with eggs. That's over at the Cosmopolitan. So we might walk over there and go eat there. But everything was like, do you have a reservation? Do you have a reservation? But I'm hoping Monday morning that a lot of people are checking out and leaving, right? They got to drive somewhere. They don't all just live down the block. Well, we live you can't see it. We live way up there. Good coffee. Thank you, Allie. I will. It was very fun. Very, very fun. All right. What was the third thing I said I was going to do? Oh, the book. Thank you. Fit Girls. I need to finish the edit. I actually worked on it here when we first checked in. We waited for the kids to get cleaned up, ready to go out. So I did a little work. And before we left the house yesterday, I did some work on it. Oh, wow. I can see the pool really well. That must be the Bellagio pool. It looks like Caesar Palace pool almost, just because it has this mosaic in it. You want to see? Let's see if I can show it to you. Oh, yeah, you can see it. See the pool down there? No. Oh, I didn't show you the kitchen. Well, there's not much to see. See that way? I know you can't see it. All right, I'm moving. I'm walking with you. Oh, now I'm trapped. Yeah, so there's this little lounge area here, see? And then all the windows. And then here's this whole kitchen area, which who would use this, but it's nice. It's got two, you can't see them either. It's got a nice little place to sit and has two fridges. So one's a fridge that you can use, and one's a fridge with stuff in it that you don't want to eat because it's really expensive. There. A little shaken. Shaken, not stirred, please. That would have been last night. What do you think of the artwork on the wall? It's kind of green. All right. Here's your time. Make it count. Let's see. I need to finish my edit on Fit Girls and publish. This is Monday. It's the beginning of a week. I could publish a book by the end of the week. Let's see. We will make that a goal. So maybe on Friday when we stream, you can hold me accountable. I'll let you know how I did. Wow, Candy knows the right kind of coffee to order. In many ways, I feel like I've stolen somebody else's coffee, but it was mine. A 5-year-old. Yeah, easily. It's just sort of like streaks, black on green. And it's the exact same one in my son's room. The rooms are like identical. You'd think like change the color from room to room, maybe. No, they did not do that. Hi, Candy. So, is it steady all the time? Is that what we're doing these days, Allie? Oh, what happened to my music? It's there. It stopped. It just stopped. It's back on now. Yeah, for me, I do like, I'm going to jot down that idea. A streaming detective. Streaming. So a new cozy mystery idea. Well, I did do mystery shopping. Streaming PI. What would you stream about? There is a cozy mystery I know about, a girl that streams about cold cases. So I don't want to do that. Yep, all studying all the time. How many months away is the test? Well, I'm glad you're jumping right on it to do it justice. Oh, that's cool. That would always be a rotating. Okay, I like it. Solve cases for tourists. So then maybe she has like a travel streaming. She streams to tourists or potential tourists, and then she gets into solving their problems when they leave her messages in her stream. It could start pretty organically. That could be fun. It can't be a writing sprint stream. That would be too on the nose. And she's writing a book on, while she's solving cases. All right. Streaming for travel to her town. Well, I have seen a guy that he goes and he would check into a hotel room like this and he films everything. It's almost like if you bought a new phone and they do the unboxing thing, that's what he does. And what was crazy, he's really kind of good, but he comes in with some nice cameras and film stuff, right? So I guess he was going into, I don't know which, I think it was the Aria right over here. That's part of the city center. He was going into Aria and they just went nuts because of the cameras, which they will do. It's the gambling part that goes nuts. They don't want people filming things and stuff. And I guess if he had just done it on his phone, they wouldn't have known and they wouldn't have cared. But because he had like a real equipment but he told them what he was doing, and the guys everybody watches it. He's got views galore. Here's the time, by the way. I would think as a casino, who has a hotel and you want to bring people in to play at your casino, you would love a guy like this to stream about how great your hotels are. And that's all he does. It's really usually very positive stuff. He might say which one, some pros and cons. He'll point stuff out. So it seems very legit and fair. He's not just shining you on. But anyway, he had paid for a really nice suite. I mean, it was expensive. And they came in and they threw him out. He had just gotten in the room and he had obviously filmed some because he showed it on his YouTube channel. And they came and they threw him out. They kicked him out. They did not refund his money. And of course, the whole YouTube show that time for that episode was about that. And he tried to explain what he was doing, and they did not care. And so anyway, that YouTube thing, it got so many views. Somebody at Aria figured out what they had done. And so they invited him back to say sorry, because obviously he wasn't doing anything bad. I mean, I guess what they told him, it wasn't about the gaming side. It was about that some people rent hotel rooms like this and film porno movies in them. So I guess that's what they thought he was doing. I don't know. So anyway, they got him and they put him in probably one of the nicest suites. It was ginormous. It had like, I don't know, the bathtub was like a pool. It was huge. And they comped everything. So it was really cool. So that was really, the second video he did was like how Aria made things right. So yeah. What are they up to? So I could throw that into. It could be a story sort of like that where somebody has to die in a cozy mystery, but it could be that that could be one of the things that you think someone's doing. Yeah, really, isn't it? Yeah, the video with the nice. I mean, obviously, you and I would never pay for this presidential suite or whatever he was in. It was. I mean, if it was a house, it would be amazing, but it was a hotel room. And it was basically like enough for two groups of people to say. He invited friends over. It was so huge. It was so huge that, you wanted to use it. And it has its own private floor of, food and someone's wait on you. Yeah, I think the best way to do that is when it's all comped. That's the best way. Even if I had a lot of money, I don't know if I could spend it like that. Like one hotel room for, I don't know what, $2,000 a night. They're like ridiculous amounts of money. I just couldn't waste money like that. I mean, I get like 20 of these rooms and invite everybody I know. Say, I want a whole floor. That would be far more fun. Oh, okay. Allie, you're helping me. Thank you. I'll have to be dedicated. The first book is totally dedicated to you. Yeah, I like the idea that she's, I'm making notes here. I like the idea that she's, that somebody comes to her. Like if you got in trouble, I always tell people, if you come to Vegas, get in trouble, call me. I don't know what I can do to help you. But so she's the only person they know in Vegas. So and she live stream all the time. So they got into a live stream to ask for her help. And she's like, yeah, sorry. I mean, I don't know you. I can't help. I mean, good luck. Call a lawyer or whatever. And then they turn up dead. So she feels guilty. So she has to look into it. Ooh, yeah. Well. Okay, so a fan of stream asks for help. She doesn't. I mean, if someone just suddenly said, I'm in town, and they end up dead. So she has to know the truth. Has to investigate. Well, I always like to do, like, for the very first one, and I'm not the only one that does this, for Cozy Mysteries, it seems natural that the very first episode is one where they become this person that likes to solve crime. for this character, and then the twist would be that then people start coming to her for help for odd mysteries in Vegas. But in the very first one, it helps if the character is kind of implicated in the crime, because that pulls them in, that's what I did with Fit Girls. We're under 10 minutes. Make that writing count. Thanks to Allie. I'm taking notes, plotting a new story. I got plenty of Vegas stuff. I'm gonna make my Fit Girls are actually from Vegas. So in book 5, I'm planning for them to come home, and I have a mystery for them. We have several museums here. I mean, we're not like a museum town, don't get me wrong, but we have a really nice one called the Springs Preserve. There's a museum. I don't know what the actual museum is called, but there's the Springs Preserve, which is sort of a how you get along with nature thing for kids, and then it has some walking paths and stuff. But right next to it, there's like our main museum, Natural History Museum or something like that. But it has a whole area of Vegas memorabilia. It's really cool. And somebody I know had a party there, and they took us on a private tour. And so we got to go down below and look at some of their archives of stuff that they just have waiting to get ready to put out, and the people they have that work on stuff. And there was just like all these old showgirl outfits from one of the old casinos. I was just like, oh man, that's a story. And they were very helpful. Oh no. Is she okay, Grace? Is she gonna pull you out of having fun? Okay, guys, this is our time. We're gonna finish on time because I need to go have my breakfast. I should text my son and say, I'm about ready to eat. Meet you in the lobby at 9. Let's see. Then people keep coming to her. And anyone else that wants to write this story, we have no control over, do we? Well, I hope she's okay. She just wants your attention. Did Stephen King do that? Oh, the UK has probably some cool hotels. I like, do they have bed and breakfasts there? Because I love those. Some of those are really fun. Yeah, I could just have that. Especially if this is like a travel blogger. What if she travels and blogs and streams like this? So it's more like a vlog, and she just goes from town to town. So her fans follow her that way. Could happen. And then I could travel like this and stay at different hotels as research. Yeah, I could see it. But, not right now. If I made money writing, then I could do it. I'm working on it. At least this is a good idea. I could see it. It's all about the setup with Cozy Mysteries. It has to be something to me that's fun, unique. I think that all this stuff with food and, it was always a bakery or somebody with a coffee shop. I mean, I think that's overdone. Oh, really? Is that how you got what was that one called? Can't remember. That was creepy. I thought he based that on like a real place. So he must have gone there when it wasn't. Whoop. 5 minutes. Make that writing count, people. The Shining. Thank you. He's really cool for writers. He has a book he wrote for writers. It's basically about his writing and philosophies. It's really good. Let me look it up really quick. Let's see. I guess it's called Stephen King on Writing. Yeah. I think every writer should read that book. That makes it easy. Oh, you own it. Cool. Me too. I should reread it. His advice is quite sage, and I think it's the kind of advice that as you progress as a writer or just in different stages of your own writing career, it means more, or you have more understanding, so you can glean more from what he's telling you. But yeah, that's cool. Let me also going to text my son. Oh, someone texted me. The nerve. Hopefully he's back. I said in almost ready instead of I'm. Slide typing failed me. I'm just a typer that can't type. We'll see if he's out and about. Oh, let's see. Yeah, almost ready. Meet me in the lobby. Yes. Let's see. How much time? 3 minutes. I'll say, give me 5 minutes. This is like my most on-time video ever, or streaming show. Because I have to be somewhere. I've got to go have breakfast. Egg slut. What is egg slut? Let's see. What did you say? Stanley Hotel. Grand Old Hotel. Oh, how cool. Well, that's a place you should go. You know exactly what room. I wonder how many people do that. Go and ask for that room. Okay, here's the egg slut menu. It doesn't look like it's got a lot of seating. Chef-driven gourmet food concept, founded in 2011. It's inspired by the true love of egg. Well, it sounds breakfasty. They have egg sandwiches, bacon, egg, and cheese, sausage, a cheeseburger with an egg, egg salad on a warm brioche bun, buttermilk biscuit with an egg. Okay, there is something called the slut. It's a cage-free coddled egg on top of smooth potato puree, poached in a glass jar, topped with gravy, salt, and chives, served with slice of a baguette. Might have to have it. Might be a thing. Colorado. Well, you're not going to be in the UK forever, but it's pretty close for me. Just a little drive. I'll actually be skirting through Colorado. Yeah, when we go north at the end of June. I'll wave at it for you, okay? Because I'm, in spite of being that close, I'll still be way from it. We're right at the end of our writing sprint. Thanks, guys, for tuning in to my live stream out on the road. I'll do more of these. Maybe this will be a thing that, like, once a month I need to go stream from some hotel. I don't think I could do it once a month, but I'm going to do it in June. So, yeah. So I'm going to do it several times in June. Thanks for tuning in. Where's Candy? Yeah. All right, girl. Thanks, Allie. Have a great day. Sergio, if you're still out there, have a great day. For all of those of you that came to write, I hope you got some good stuff done as we chatted. Bye. See you on Wednesday, where I'll be back at my normal location. But, we like it too. All right, have a great day. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.